Hey guys, what's going on? How are you all? Welcome to my live stream today. I'm gonna wait till some of you guys come on in and get into the room. We are actually right now live streaming from different, I think I have like 5 or 6 different locations right now. I have live on YouTube. I am live on Facebook. I am live on my Facebook groups, my 2 Facebook groups, my Facebook personal profile. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So when you come on in and say hello. I'm super excited about getting started for today. I have Monica over on YouTube saying hello. Hey Monica, what's going on? Be sure that if you're on Facebook right now that you go ahead and share this video. And if you are on YouTube, give it a thumbs up, give me a like right now. So I thought that this would be a cool thing to do. Every Wednesday, I'm gonna go live with you guys. Probably not at this time, but I'll figure it out. I just happen to be free at this time today. But every single week, I'm going to be going live with you guys to do kind of like a Q&A where I answer your questions that I get from you. I'll pick like a question that somebody sends me. I get a lot of questions by email, by DMs, on all my social networks, in the comments on my videos, on my Facebook page, and all that stuff. And I think that these questions are really great that you guys are asking me, and I want to give you guys all an opportunity to just learn and grow. So I'm going to do this thing where like every week on Wednesdays, we will have live chat with Roxie, and I'm going to call it Dear Roxie. I think that has a nice ring to it, right? And if you look below the screen here, you'll see scrolling across some information with my email address as well, and in the description for this video, where if you have further questions that you want me to answer live here on my channel, that I will go ahead and answer your questions. So feel free to bombard me with whatever is on your mind. And because we are live, you can go ahead and type your questions into the chat as well, and I will get to them as usual. So we have Melvette joining us on Facebook. Hey Melvette, it's good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Well, I can't see you, but you can see me, but you know what I mean. Yeah. And PESS, I don't know how to say your name, Pez on YouTube. Roxie says, hey Roxie. Hey there, what's going on? So before we jump in, because listen guys, you know me, I have the fancy setup because I have a little slide with the question I'm super excited to get into. But before I do that, one thing I want to make a quick announcement about, that on Friday is the day that I do my live podcast here on all of my networks. And then I go ahead and I upload that podcast to my actual podcast stations. I am on Spotify, I am on SoundCloud, I am on iTunes, I am on Stitcher, I am on Google Play. Honey, you got to get into Roxie's podcast, okay? Rockstar Fitness Transformation Radio. Go to rockstarfitness.com, that's ROXSTAR, fitness.com/podcast, to go ahead and follow me by way of your favorite app. This week, we are going to be talking about the topic, and this is what I'm super excited about. This is for my ladies, okay? So tap into your feminine power, how to get into your feminine energy to relieve stress and bring balance into your life. If you have been following me over the last year, you know that this has been a topic that I've been talking about to a huge degree, and like how much I've been able to bring so much balance and just peace to my own life, to my own very busy, focused life in a way that I've never had before. And I've also taught a lot of this. Ooh, we got a helicopter going overhead. I live in LA, we call those ghetto birds. But anyway, it's a whole other thing, a big old helicopter going up. I've been able to teach my clients this stuff as well. So I want to introduce these concepts to you guys and how you can apply this not only to your life and how it can bring a lot of balance, relieve stress, and a bunch of other things, particularly for my women. This is for my women, guys, I'm sorry. But also how it also impacts your fitness. So make sure that you join me right here, either on Facebook or YouTube, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Do the conversion so that way you don't miss it, okay? So I cannot wait to see you guys for that live. And again, guys, I'm going to jump into our conversation for today. If you have questions throughout the broadcast, please go ahead and type them in, because what I'm going to do is at the very end, I'll go back and take a look at your questions and answer them for you. So let's go into today's topic. Our live Q&A topic was sent to me by email to a follower. Her name is Tiffany. We won't use last names to keep her anonymous. So here's what Tiffany says. Hey, Roxie, my name is Tiffany and I've been following you for over 2 years now. I've been training seriously on my own for the past 3.5 years. I previously had a trainer I worked with at the gym for about 2 years before that. I'm at a point where I'm super frustrated with my progress, or should I say lack thereof. It seems like everything I do simply isn't getting me the results I need. I have recently worked with a registered dietitian who helped me to put together a fat loss plan. And that was good because I saw myself losing weight. But now that we've switched to trying to gain a little muscle, I feel like I've been super stuck. I'm currently training 6 days a week and working out super hard. I've taken small training breaks here and there, like you've suggested in your videos, but I still feel like my body has hit both a mass and strength gain plateau. I need some help. Do you think I could be overtraining? Because it really feels like I'm working so hard. I mean really hard, but still not seeing the results I want. Thanks so much for your time, Tiffany. Well, Tiffany, my girl, first of all, thank you so much for your question. And this question sparked our first episode of live Q&A with Roxie, Dear Roxie. And the lesson that I want to teach you guys for today is something that I really am adamant about. Why you should be training smarter and not just harder to see results. And I think this is a really important topic simply because I feel like particularly in the bodybuilding world, which is a lot of where a lot of you are coming from, when you are, finding me, or you're just folks that love to work out hard, you love to train, you're a little bit more advanced, and we are fed this narrative in the fitness industry that you gotta train hard, you gotta go balls to the wall, it's like, don't stop until you die, no days off, and it's like, okay, there comes a point where yes, you need to train hard. Of course, you need to push yourself in order to see your body change. But at what point is too much, or where is it enough? Where do you get to the point of diminishing returns? So before I jump into some thoughts about what I want to share with Tiffany is this. It's like, I was yesterday actually, I got this article alert. When you open up your phone, especially if you have an Android, it has like the Google alerts and stuff like that. And there was a news story that was put out by Generation Iron, the website. And they were talking about how Ronnie Coleman is currently, he was in the hospital. He was having like another surgery, like an emergency hip surgery. And how he's been plagued with a lot of surgeries and injuries since he stopped competing. And here he is, like, 8-time Mr. Olympia, one of the greatest bodybuilders of our time. And if you've ever watched him train before, he's incredible. It's like he's mind-blowing. He's like no other person on this planet. And he always used to scream out, lightweight, baby. That's a little meathead thing. But anyway, I'm still a meathead. But he trained like a beast all the time. And what happened to him after he stopped competing is his body literally is now showing the signs of that, and it's wearing down. And this is not to critique him at all. I have no place in doing that. But what it illustrates is that here we have someone who's like nearly as superhuman as you can possibly be. Or think about any of the elite athletes that are out there today that like train like super duper hard and all that stuff, and how afterwards you're plagued with injuries. I see that a lot in the dance world. Remember, I'm a retired professional dancer. The overuse that you do in training, the overtraining eventually does catch up with you. Now, why is that important to you as someone who is not 8-time Mr. or Miss Olympia or the elite athlete? Because you're not going for those kind of titles. You're not going for that kind of like goal. So why are you pushing yourself to the point in the gym to exhaustion, to the point where your body stops responding? You guys, the thing about training is that like when you take the phrase like train like an athlete, right? When you take the phrase of like thinking about training in a way to reap results, there has to be a balance that comes along. So in Tiffany's case, where I feel like she may be going wrong is that even though she's working super hard and she's pushing herself, she's not working in a way that that's leading her to the results she wants. In fact, she can actually be overtraining very easily, especially if she's been doing this for years and years or weeks and weeks or months and months and not allowing her body a chance to recover in the way that it needs to. So for so many of you, you need to take a step back and actually allow your body to recover. Here's the thing, you guys, you're not gonna build anything in the gym. In the gym, you are tearing down tissue. It's a very catabolic state you're putting yourself in, but it's in recovery, it's in rest, it's in taking days off, it's in eating properly that you're going to actually repair the body in order to see the changes that you want. Super duper important, especially when we're talking about putting on size, putting on muscle, like Tiffany said she was trying to do, and gaining strength as well. And here's the thing, strength gain isn't just a thing about like hypertrophy and building muscle, like putting on more muscle size doesn't necessarily make you inherently, that much stronger. It can, but with strength gain specifically, if you're trying to get stronger, you want to see the actual tangible results of, okay, I can bench heavier, I can squat heavier, I can deadlift heavier. That's an even deeper system than the muscular system of putting on size. Like that's your central nervous system actually, and it takes longer for that to recover. It takes longer for your joints to recover and your ligaments as well to become stronger to push the loads that you want. So do you see how training smart becomes crucial to your overall process? So when I say train smart, like what do I mean exactly? Like what is training smart? To me, training smart is taking a look at exactly what it is that you're trying to do. If you're trying to gain muscle, making sure that the workouts that you do and the programming that you do are geared towards allowing that to happen. Did you know that the body actually responds to specific rep ranges when it comes to actually putting on size? And that rep range, by way of science, is actually between that 8 to about 12 rep range. And you're pushing your body to, to not really completely fail out, but to be able to stay within that rep range alone. But here's the thing, I'm not going to tell you to only do 8 to 12 repetitions if you're trying to put on muscle. Stay within that range, play around with higher ranges, play around with lower ranges as well. But the body responds to specific stimuli to get the results that you want. If you don't know this and you're just going to the gym and training hard, it's no wonder you're stuck. You know what I mean? If you're someone who's looking to increase like actual physical strength, the rep ranges between 1 to 5 repetitions is where that actually happens to a huge degree. So do you see if you undulated your training in a way to do some sets where that's between 1 to 5 repetitions and some other sets that are 8 to 12, how you can really push yourself to see these gains in your body like never before. More so than showing up at the gym and doing 3 sets of 15, 3 sets of 12. You know what I mean? And it's hard to know these things when you haven't studied it. So many of you could do so well with just a coach, even if just for a few months, or working with a personal trainer in your gym, or seeking out help in a way to expand the way you think. If you can't afford training or coaching, go buy a book about programming design and learn the why behind the why. Okay? So training harder is not the only thing that needs to happen. Training smarter does. Taking a more scientific and data-driven approach rather than trying to follow the current fads is even smarter. So the more you guys can really hone into that, the better. And the better I think you're going to see the results that you want. So for Tiffany, I would say, it is hard for me to like really break down for you exactly what's going on without necessarily looking at your specific case, but going on generalizations, I would say to look at your programming and see if there could be where you could possibly be overtraining. If you're training 6 to 7 days a week and you've been doing that for odds on end, take a training break. Scale your training back so maybe you do 3 to 4 days a week. Oh my God, blasphemy. But you do that for maybe about 2 to 4 week period. Take down the training frequency, take down the volume for a little while. Allow yourself to actually rest, have days outside of the gym. Do some flexibility work, or if you have to do something, just do a little bit of cardio on that day or something. Or just freaking take the freaking day off, girlfriend, and let your body recover. When you are looking at trying to put on muscle, you have to ask yourself, am I eating enough? Okay. And taking a look at that, I just recently did a video on my YouTube channel where I talked about 4, or was it 6? I think it was 4 tips for women, 4 crucial tips for women who are looking to build muscle in 2020, what you need to do. Go back and look at that video on my YouTube channel where I give you some actionable tips about what you need to do to put on size, to change your body, to see that muscle grow. Okay, so check that out. And then the other thing, like I said, is to just play around in your rep ranges. Don't show up in the gym and just do 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 14. Go in the gym and mix it up. Maybe let's talk about a squat, for instance. Maybe the first set you do 12 repetitions. Set number 2, you put on some more weight on that bar, 10 repetitions. Set number 3, more weight on that bar, 8 repetitions. Set number 4, more weight on that bar, 5 repetitions. And then go in the reverse and drop those all off and, decrease the reps in that way as well. That's another way of taking your body outside of your comfort zone, which is going to gently coax it to want to change. Challenge brings on change in the body. Without challenge, there is no change. Make sure you are keeping a logbook so that way you know every single week what you're lifting and try to beat your numbers, And when you go back into the gym, I told you to take that training break. When you go back into the gym, what I want you to do is to, maybe you can do just 5 days a week in the gym, not 6 to 7 days a week. You can have those periods of time where you do go heavy and intense like that, maybe 6 days a week of training, and then 4 weeks, take it back to 4 to 5 days. So just get very strategic about what you're doing. And if you do that, I promise you're going to see the changes that you want to see. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take a look because I saw some questions in here. And if you guys have questions, go ahead and pop them in here. So Life of a Black SAHM says, do you suggest a certain diet? As I did suggest that, yes, when you're trying to build muscle, and this is a specific question, is about building muscle in this case, yes, you want to make sure that you are eating in a surplus in order to gain muscle. The last video that I just did, and when this is in the replay on YouTube, I will go ahead and give you guys the in the little circle eye thing, I'll put up the link to the video, and I'll also put it in the description for this video wherever the heck it shows up. I did a video about that where I talked about the crucial steps you need to take to gain muscle, and I talked about how to figure out your caloric surplus to do that, and some other things to think about. Monica Hill says, I love your slogan. She is melting. I had two shirts made with it. Okay, cool. She's melting. That's funny. I'm going to have to come back. Okay, she's got a cherry. Okay, Monica, I hope you had a good workout. The next thing I saw another question here. I thought I saw another good question here. No, I think I must have missed it. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any more questions in here, but that is all I wanted to share with you guys on this topic. Our first one for the day, live Q&A. This isn't going to be a long video. These ones are going to be nice and short and sweet, about 12, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes the most or so. And it's just a chance for me to get on here and connect with you guys, answer questions, and just really brighten your day, I hope, or at least very much giving you some things to think about on how you can raise the bar in the gym. Okay, and in your nutrition as well. If you are watching this video right now on my YouTube channel, make sure that you like this video. Give it a thumbs up right now. And also, if you're not subscribed for some other whatever reasons, if it was a suggested video that just popped up on your feed, come on over and subscribe. No matter if you're just subscribed, new, or whatever, you've been around, click the bell notifications and set it to all notifications, so that way when I do go live and have new videos, you see everything, okay? And on Facebook right now, share this video with your people. Give this video a thumbs up or a heart or an angry face. I don't really care. Just interact with it. That would be great. Thanks. And for those of you, wait, hold on. I have some other questions here. BK Dime says, how do I get a flat stomach? You know what? That's a whole other conversation, and I will address that in another video. How about that? I will put that as our second topic next week on Wednesday. So come on back and join me. So yeah, so if you have any, oh yeah, if you guys are interested in, getting some coaching, you want to work with me, I'm actually taking on new clients right now who are both contest prep focused or those who have no desire to compete. You're just women out there who really want to change your body, take things to the next level, and really push yourself. And you know that having a coach who cares about you and your progress and is going to deal with you in a respectful way and really just push you out there. Come on over and join me. Get on a free call. That's where it starts. All right. You don't have to pay anything right now. Just let's see if we can work together. And you'll see the link down there in the bar, the scrolling words there, but it's roxierfitness.com/claritycall. Come on over, 30-minute call. And I'm looking to take on at least like in 2020, I want to change the lives of 50 amazing women. So those spaces are going to fill up. So come on in. I really want to work with you. And then that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Do not forget to join me here. All right. This is on, oh wait, that's not the right thing. Sorry. Sorry, not that. I want to join you here. Okay. Join me here on Friday this is going to be the topic of our podcast, Tap Into Your Feminine Power, how to get into your feminine energy to relieve stress and bring balance to your life. It's going to be fantastic. The podcasts are about an hour of your time. We're starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know you guys are going to really love it. Come on over, ready to just absorb and to work and to just really feel enlightened. That's it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next video.